Hello everybody, it's Liam here, and today I'm going to be building a automatic follow-up sequence to a meeting booked inside your calendar or any sort of calendar for that sake. It's super awesome to just help your client feel wanted and you're paying attention, and it's supposed to kind of have that human feel to it whenever you're, what's the word, trying not to look too automatic, which is a difficult thing to do nowadays. So I have it in front of me here. What will happen is it'll catch a webhook. It'll go through my ClickUp CRM, which is this here. So I have just a test one here. And then what it'll do is it'll hit the Slack channel just to tell you that someone has actually booked a meeting inside your CRM. It'll go through the OpenAI GPT. It'll send an email to them. And the idea behind all this is to make sure that it doesn't seem like a robot. And that's why I have sleep steps in between. And then also an SMS will be sent. I have the Android module just because it's convenient towards me, but if you're looking for, you can use Twilio, you can use Bravo, there's loads of different options. I'll have a look at some of them during the end when I'm starting to build out the end module. So let's uh, let's get right into it. So the first thing you'll need is a webhook, and it'll be a custom webhook. The reason you're doing this is you need some type of calendar. I use cal.com just because it's convenient for me in particular. But look, anybody you can use Calendly, which is kind of the other one I know of. It's Calendly and like cal.com, and God knows I actually after that I don't know. But most of them have some sort of webhook system. So make a new calendar, and I'm just gonna say test for make just so I can delete this afterwards. And meeting duration of 15 minutes. This isn't too hefty on it, so you just head into the calendar and you can do all these details in your own time, but what you need to do is you need to set up webhooks. So what you do is you hit new webhook, and then the subscriber URL, sorry, will be this one here. So you want to add a hook. And if you show advanced settings, oh no, this is just test for make. Sorry about that. Yeah. So you don't need advanced settings. Nice enough. You just make the hook, and then now you have your hook here, and you drop it into the subscriber URL. And I get rid of everything basically except for created, book and created. And you don't need the secret, and you just create webhook. Perfect. And I forgot to test it. So it's good to test these type of things. So this basically will pop whenever someone books a meeting. So if I just run this once, okay, wait, do okay, and then run set module, and then I'll just test ping just to make sure it's actually sending over information. Boom, and look at that. Perfect. So that's the ping, and it works. So the next thing you want to do is, ideally before this, you'd have some sort of CRM set up that you can kind of filter through and list through. So we go to ClickUp, uh, list all tasks, which is a lovely, lovely one. So I'm going to be using this. I call it YT CRM just because I'm going to delete it afterwards. It's just easy to have done. And basically, if I go map and then map select, it'll be easier if I select. I don't have the ID currently. So workspace, Liam's workspace, space will be sales, and the folder will be the CRM. And then there should be one more list, this one here. Perfect. And yeah, so just list all of them, link sent, follow-up status, blah, blah, blah. So that's really all you need. You set the limit to whichever limit you need. If you have lots of people, if you have a large CRM, you have to just increase the limit, which is just easy enough. So if I just run this module only, it should bring back Liam. So there you go. So that's the ClickUp part of it. So that's just retrieved this person, which is me actually. Let me grab some water. Maybe it sounded like ASMR. I don't know how close I was to my mic. My mouth was quite dry though. So from here, what you need to do is it'll extract a bundle. So if I make another task and I just say Terry Lance for some reason, I go business is Amazon. Terry has started Amazon, guys. Um, if I just run this, you'll see it outputs two now. So it'll be Terry Lance, as you can see, and then further down it'll be Liam. So that's just how you kind of know. So both of them have been extracted. And what you want to do is, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to book a meeting on this. just so I have the information set inside. So if I just make this, and I'll just book a meeting with myself. I will delete it afterwards, which is nice, very nice of me. And then so all you do is I'll book one for whatever this time is, and then confirm, make sure it's running, and then if I confirm, this should pop. There you go. I love when this stuff works. And then it's a test for make between the MEC and description, yada yada yada. Perfect. That's what you needed. And then what you do is you make another ClickUp module and you edit a task. And this is great and all. So the task ID will be this one here from the last one. The task name you can have as, sometimes you don't have the task name and they could have different kind of names, or maybe you don't. So you just put this as the payload as name from here. The content type, plain text, content, assignees, remove, status, priority, whatever, due date. Okay, so due date's important. You set due date as the start time. It'll just input that. The estimated time is, you can put like 15 minutes maybe. The start date, yeah, due date, start date. And there should be one more, I think, source platform, stage. So you can put the stage at this stage. Seems like stage doesn't exist. Not yet, anyways. But before you edit the task, you need to make sure you're editing the correct tasks. So what you do is you have to set up an if correct to your ECT email. So condition is so the first one you want to do is, so this is where it kind of changes, where it gets kind of like a little bit more complicated, more complex. But I believe you can do it. So if I go to response and I go to email and I go to this one and I have to go is equal to the creator. There should be email here. Boom. So if the email is the same, because there should be an email. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, gmail.com. So usually there's an email because I get this from instantly. That's where my it tweaks from because of the input one. But so if this is correct, then it'll go through and it'll edit it. So let's just test that. Oh yes, I'll just have it trigger. No, I won't. I'm going to be booking a lot of meetings on my calendar. I just realized this. Oh God. Right, let's see. We're just going to run this once. It won't pop. Yeah, it won't pop. Just exit out of that and then take this link and boom. Awesome. So let's just rebook. Wow, I guess I disappeared. Sunday, we'll book for Sunday. I'm gonna bother myself. And when this pops through, it should leak all the way through and change some of the fields. Boom, boom, there you go. So as you can see, it ignored the first one and it took the second one in. So as you can see, it passed all the way through and the due date is tomorrow, 26th of May. That is what you want to see. So another thing I'd like to add is a lot of times with the people I've been dealing with is the emails that I get off them won't be the same as the emails that they sign up with because they're just different because sometimes they're maybe using Outlook and they want to use Google Meet or there's all these little problems, right? So another thing I've developed is it was this here. So it gets kind of confusing. So it's quickly. So it's, I'll take this one. So what this basically does is it'll take the first bit. So if I go to responses and I go to email, if I go to this, so it'll take the value. And if this contains the custom field of email, if from everything before the split, it'll put it through. So okay, let me explain. These I explain. So if I show if I go get variable, oh no, not get variable, just set variable. So if I go test, and boom, this. So if I go run this and it says Liam Yek, gmail.com. That's nice. Well, Gmail, very simply, it just pops through and it'll only extract Liam Yek from the output. So this basically happens where people would have an email, right? And they input an email of like, of how would I describe it? Like terry@gmail.com, but their business one isn't the same. So they'll use their personal one instead of their business one, and their business one is like terry@ amazon.com, even though you want to use terry@gmail.com. And what happens is when it extracts this text, it'll match it up with this, if that kind of makes sense. So this, it's really useful. It took me a little bit to figure out, but um, very nicely it works. And then the second one I get is this one's also it's the same kind of concept where I'll show you this one. So this one will get the second half. Oh, I copied this back. So this will get the second half of the email. So if I just go run this module and I go liam@mtos.com, it'll basically, what it'll do is it'll get the split of the email first at the @ and get the second half, which is mtos.com. And then it'll get the split again of, of everything before the dot, which is the company name. Because a lot of people have a company name where they'll have like mtos@gmail.com, but they'll also have a business one, which is liam@mtos.com. So if I should show this, it should run. And look, it'll just extract mtos. So that's the concept behind this. Because a lot of the meetings that I was getting booked through were just hitting this snag and they just kept getting screwed over. So that's a little kind of like trick, kind of like a codey thing that helps to figure it out. So from here, what do we do from here? So we put a notification to a Slack channel and we dropped it through GBT. So what happens from here is you drop it through a Slack channel. Very simply, yeah, Slack and message. Creates a message. And all this does is I have a Slack channel. If I can show it here, I'll probably blur this out, but I have a Slack channel and it just basically tells me when I have kind of like meetings booked, which is very nice. It tells me how long the meetings are. It tells me the name of the person, all this kind of like fancy stuff, which is nice. So enter manually, I'll go select from list. And if you're wondering how to set up a Slack channel, I have another video. If I'm smart enough, I'll put it up somewhere. Maybe future Liam does something, but it's like setting up Discord bots. And at the end of that, there's a Slack thing. I might make a dedicated Slack video because that took a bit, but who knows? But basically, it's a public channel, and I go meetings booked, and then the text will be okay, so I do the name of the meeting first, which is this. Or I just do 30-minute meeting. Booked, and then I go name, name, I think, something like this. Like I won't stress over this too hard. This is just like a little, I don't know, a notifier basically. That's name, email, which realistically should be okay. Should be in your CRM. Boom. And then the location, you don't need location. And like if you have other things like phone number or you have other details, which I have inside, just stick them in. But realistically, this is very simple. You can put the date. So in this one, I remember you're gonna have to format the date correctly. So what you have to do is you have to do format date, and then you put it in. Yeah, so you put the start time, and then from what I remember, it's MM, and then no, it's HHMA, I think. HHMA, from what I remember. Shoot. MMM. Oh, okay, that's fair enough. We can just do that one as well. So basically, when this outputs, right, it looks something like this. V, and then if I just Control C this, and then I'll Control C this as well. We'll just take this one. And then I'll make a set variable. And what I do is I go test, and if I go Windows V, God, I love knowing shortcuts. When you know shortcuts, yeah, your life is just the easiest thing you've ever seen. Run this module, and you go Windows V, and then boom, boom. And then the output from this is December 28th, Wednesday, 4:03. You can do To be honest, that looks kind of funny. But if you want to know, it's from the make.com format time formatting. I got off this, so it's just format the doc. It actually looks really funny now that I look back at it. But no, that's me. That's perfect. So that works, or it should work anyways. Let's just double check that this works. Uh, why am I having a brain fart? If I just click OK, it should go away. Right, run this module only. Value is high. Value is liamyak@gmail.com. I'll just do Liam actually. Probably smarter. And then, oh shoot. Oh, Windows V. This is how you use your brain. And then we run it. And in the Slack channel, we have a new response. Oh, took advantage. This is the instantly responses. Well, that was probably very loud. That was a mix. I'm using the wrong bot. So I have two, which is one is an instantly bot, and the other one is a meetings reminder. So I need to switch it around. Perfect. So that should do the job. And from here, I want to extract the name from the. Why did I have an open module again? There was a reason for it. Take this name, user. You know what's funny? Yeah, sure. I guess. Sure. I don't know why I did that, but I actually don't see the point looking back. But okay, whatever. So the whole point in this is you just take the name and you put it through a processor, a text processor, and yeah. So you just go, you are an intelligent and helpful writing assistant. ASSISTANT user. Boom. And then I just go take this name and only output the first name. If you only find the first name, only output that. It's very simple. And I just go assistant, and I just go Terry. I just go assistant. I'm just gonna go Liam, etc. It's very simple. And then you just go user, boom, and you drop in the name. You could use some fancy smanchy uh like get variables and using the split again with the space like that works too. It really doesn't matter. And then all you do from here is you then have to put it into an email. So you send over an email. Right, so if I go email and send. So actually from their sign up, did I put a wait step? I'm gonna put a wait step. It makes more sense to put a wait step. That's not what a wait step is. Wait step. Sleep. Oh man, why am I saying wait? I was like, where is it? Boom. Okay, and I just put a delay of like 10 seconds or something. And auto line, and then boom. Tighten personal connection SMTP. Will I use that one? Sure. Sure. We'll use the. Actually, no, we won't. We'll use the Google. Oh, I don't want to blur it out in the end. I'm so lazy. Oh, man. So you sent it to, right? You want to get it from this task here because that you know this task is correct. So the fields look something like this. You put the email in, and you can enter another recipient. Fair enough. And then the subject will be meeting booked. And what you want to do is you want to do HTML. So hi, and you can just drop in the name because this is the image process name. You can go comma and then br your meeting is booked for. Wait, I need to put in the format date, and then we drop in now, which would be now, start time, and then you can do May, so it'll be May, and then the date is, I think it's DO. I think it's DO, from what I remember. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then DO. And then if you put that in between strong tags, it'll bold it. Right, okay, we'll do that as well then, just to make it look nice. Strong tags. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. And strong is booked for date at, and then you want to do this again. Oh my god. You know what? This might be, oh wait, strong. And then the time one is, you want to do H, you want to do 24? No. We'll do H, thing, and then K. No, it's HMA. There we go. Whew. So it's H, M, and then A. So we should probably test this truthfully, just to make sure it works, which is always a nice little thing to do, just to make sure I'm not losing my mind. So what we need to do is, this, and you go BR. So break, and you go, if you have any questions, QUEST, questions in the meantime, feel free to ask. Feel free to, ask. Perfect, and then BR, well actually, BR, regards, or EG RDS, and then you can put, if you put in, you're gonna need our break tag here, PR, and then boom, just to make it look nice and dandy and whatever you want to call it. Um, regards, yeah, task name, boom. No, that's not correct. Regards, the organizer will be leaving. There you go. Boom. Or you could just hard code in your name. That actually, you know what? Maybe I should have done that at the start. Right. So what we're going to do is now I'm just going to set up a variable. Set variable. Test. Man, I should always have a test variable now that I think about it. Can you give me now in machine time? I think that's correct. I think it's, oh, I forgot the name of it. What? Oh, this is not what I wanted. Right. Okay. We'll do this again. What we'll do is we'll run this module, and I'm gonna put Liam here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to Control V and this one, and it should look pretty correct. Hi Liam, BRBR, your meeting is booked for December 4:30. Okay, so it's just 4.3 for December 28th at Strong. Okay, all right. So there's something wrong with this. Is it two M's I need? It's two M's I need. Oh, sorry. Okay, that's perfect. Boom. So now you have an email send out completely automatic afterwards. And then from here, you add another wait step. So this is where kind of like the cool aspect to it comes in, where you put in a sleep for 300 seconds, which is about 5 minutes. And to make it sound human, you send an SMS now, send text message. And basically all you say is, let's see, recipient, we want it to be usually, oh, okay. So what you'd hope for is when they're booking the call, you want them to put in their phone number as well. So this should have a phone number field, but I don't have that set up right now. So I'll actually just take it from the CRM. Edit task. Where is? Oh God, maybe this shit don't exist. And I'm staring at a screen and losing my mind. In custom fields. Holy shoot, I could not find that even if I wanted to. Oh no, I messed up. I should have had a phone number. Wait. So I think the problem here is you're supposed to have a phone number field. Where the living hell is the phone? Huh. Um, phone number. Boom. Phone num. Create. Gotcha. Okay. Perfect. So now we have a phone num field, which is kind of like what I was looking for. And if I just click OK, okay, I'll just delete this, and then I'll go Android. Boom, and then send text message, and this should update. Hopefully, I have a feeling it's going to break on me. And oh no, it'll have number. Oh, it has a number field. Where are we looking? You know what? I'm not going to ask questions, and I'm just going to like exist. Custom fields number. Wait, actually, probably. Right, I do have a phone number field. We're going to delete this one. Lovely, lovely. So now we have a number field. Number field goes in, and you say hi, hey, name. It's Liam here, and you add. Oh yeah, and you add your pixel 7, which is me, and then what you do is you go sleep, and you add another wait step of like 3 seconds or 4 seconds. You say saw you booked in for said time. Uh, saw you booked in for. Want to go format date, and then what you do is you drop in the start time again, and you just want the day. So which one is just the day? D D D D D. Where is this? So D D D D. Right. Let's you add another wait step. So you clone, and then if you clone again, you go see you then if you have any questions, ask here. Right, and basically that just makes you look like a person. So what we're going to do is we're going to run this through, and I'm going to take the wild assumption that this is going to break. So it's I'm gonna have to blur this. Yeah, right, we're gonna blur that, which is perfectly fine if I remember. Let's hope I remember. And yeah, so that's auto align. And then what we're going to do is we're going to book your cal and see if everything works to the liking. We have our inbox here, and then we come over here, availability. Oh, this is going to be a lot of blurring. I'm just so damn lazy. But let's see. Whoa. Okay, so if I go 9:15 and I go, all right, let's make sure we're actually running this because I'm not wasting. Okay, let's see. Get rid of. And then we're gonna remove this meeting link. Oh, you can add the meeting link as well. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, you should probably add the meeting link as well. Oh, it seems the meeting link is broken. Hmm. Like status, order by. Right. Well, actually, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. Right. Okay. So we run. We run. Okay. I was like, Jesus. And we confirm, and then we see if it breaks. Oh, I made a mistake. I'm not waiting here for 3 minutes. I'm force stopping this. Whoops. Be not waiting here for 3 minutes. We're gonna change all these timings, right? We're gonna run that again. Oh no, 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 no. Naughty, 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 naughty. It's not happening. Right, we're gonna run this back, and I'm just going to repeat everything. Oh God, yeah, that was stupid. I was running, and then we confirm. Let's see, so go true. I can click up, it'll go true. I should receive the message in Slack soon, and then 3 seconds. Oh, and the email breaks. Let's see. Okay, so I got the message in Slack. Where is the problem with the email? It doesn't have a to parameter, so the custom field email to doesn't exist. So what we're going to do is we'll nab it from here. Oh, we will nab it from here, and we'll just run this back one more time. So I'm going to have to book another meeting with myself. This is what it takes to make systems. Right. Okay, I'll get a message in Slack. The email should go through. There you go. Email sent through. So, and now the Android has errored. Ho ho. So that's fine. Mm, let's see. So what I usually use was um, missing value of the parameter recipient. So the number field is not, is editing the wrong one. I'm going to delete this one. It's going to do it this. If this email value is equal to this, then you let it through. If it contains this, you let it through. And then it'll do that. And then the email is gmail.com. And this is where you figure out all the problems. Yeah, so usually what happens is there's a phone number field, which I'll add in now, but it's just like, oh my God. Right, let's see. Add a question, phone, add, phone, phone, add. Perfect. Right, we're gonna run this back one more time. This is how you know that the system has to work. Well, it doesn't have to, but if you enjoy working. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to run this by itself, and I'm just gonna have to book a call. Man, no one is going to be able to book a call with me tomorrow. Impossibilito. 'Cause, this is foolish. This is just foolish. Oh, there you go. And it's just run by itself. And then from that, I will take this number field and I'll pop it in here. So responses, and there should be a I go okay. Wait, did I not put in my number for that? Oh man. Oh, you know what I think happened? Limits recurring events up. Availability. Limits advanced. I think I forgot to save. Oh no, I didn't forget to save. Save. Wait, I'm so confused. Now, right, this is taking a whole lot longer than I thought it would. Right. Now this is finally what I was looking for. Phone PHONE. I might be whatever, actually it's fine. So we need to run this once, confirm, and then we take this again, we take the link, we re-put it back in because this will have pop. And from here we drop this value, which will be in here. Wait, we need to click OK. attendees location. Please dear God tell me the payload as responses. There's a phone response, which is nice. So from here, I think the reason that it's not popping is because usually when you do this type of stuff, yeah, right, so it should load and then come in here and there's the phone. Yeah, this is usually what happens. Oh, this is what happens when you've done this so much. Everything just looks kind of like the same to you. So we're gonna control V, control V, control V, whatever. So that'll run. Right. Final time. 2831219. Perfect. So we run this one more downtime. Confirm. My oh god. What is going on? No, it seems it's not in the mood to use existing data. Run it. Oh, there we go. Boom. True. Go through. Email sent. Boom, boom, boom. Crash and perfect. And then you wait. See if I can show. Slack, please show up. Oh, it's going through a second time. I think it's due to that. Oh, okay, there you go. We're just gonna stop it. Ooh, let's stop that. And if I go look at my phone, wait, before we do that. So this is the meeting booked. If you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to ask. And then if I come on my phone, let's see. Sneaker. Five. Let's see. Make.com. There we go. And I don't know if you can see that, but the messages are being sent. So I finally received them. So that's the whole flow. That was a bit more what's the word? Put together than I thought it would be. Yeah, that took me a long time, but fair enough. And that's the whole flow. And if you enjoyed that, there'll be more stuff around. And if you like that, subscribe. So I'll see you now. Bye.